Welcome to another episode of the Rich and Rare Podcast. It's your boy OVO Skip alongside my always, my right hand, my rib cage, OVO Millie. You know what I'm saying? She's joining me again, a reoccurring guest again, which is great, which is awesome. I love it. Of course, we want to tap in, follow us on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Go to the search bar, type in Rich and Rare Podcast. Hit subscribe, man. It takes about 2 seconds to do that. Slide over to iTunes, follow the program, follow the show, archive it. Follow us on iHeartRadio, iHeartMedia, Spotify, Deezy, Spreaker. Follow us on Amazon Music, and also follow us on Apple Podcasts. Yeah. But now we got a couple topics we're gonna talk about today. You ready? You get
I'm ready.
You've been thinking all day about it?
We've been talking all day about it.
Time to share it. Again, though, real quick before we get into that, shout out to us. Shout out to Rich and Rare Podcast. We're going to Memphis. July 15th. We're going to cover the Big 3 tournament out there in Memphis, man. Bring back some barbecue or something. They make a plate. But yeah, anyway, man. We're going to run it down. We're going to talk about the top 5 TV show theme songs of all time. All time.
It's going to be good.
Not just sitcoms, but also dramas and, everything regarding TV.
It was hard. It was hard to just come up with 5. It's hard.
It's very hard, man.
There's so many.
I was like omitting shit and then putting shit back on there.
Deleting.
I'm watching Mike else. He giving me ideas and shit. I'm like,
scratching them off, adding some more.
Adding an honorable mention.
You had to do what you got to do, man.
Nah, but kick off your list though, man. Okay. Give me a 5. No particular order. Just
no particular order because I would not be able to put them in any particular order.
Same.
So these are just off the top of the list because I do have an honorable mention. So and that was even hard to put it as an honorable mention. So this one always comes up because it's just a legendary show. So it's a legendary show, and it has a legendary show theme. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
That has to be in there.
In West Philadelphia. And DJ Zach,
yeah.
Jazzy Jeff did his thing on that motherfucker, man.
I bet you didn't even remember this one. I don't even know if you watched it, but the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, man, though. That's a good one, though. Because was it actually a song, or was it like just somebody? Were there words?
Yeah, there was words, but they only did the whistling part of the show.
Oh.
But it's an actual, yeah.
I never knew there was words to that. Huh?
Yeah. So, yeah, I knew you wouldn't have had it just because it's not, it's an old-ass fucking show.
Yeah, I knew what it was. I was going to put Matlock.
I had that in my brain, but I didn't put it down.
Yeah? What else you got?
I know a lot of people watch this show, and this fucking theme song it's one of my favorites. I even had it as a ringtone. Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to hit me with something else. Like, boom.
Yeah.
Like,
Game of Thrones is my shit, man.
Got me, man. Like, in the heart. Mm-hmm. Shut up.
Next one is Friends.
Friends, can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong.
My last one is Cops. Bad boys. What you gonna do?
That's
what you
actually
gonna do
dope.
when they come for you?
That's actually one of the best, bro.
That's one of the best, man.
That's actually one of the best.
In there, because that shit was fire.
Like, Cops, bro, just like pants up.
Yep. That shit was funny, man.
Oh,
Every
shit.
episode was trippy.
That's a creative, diverse vibe. Like, I probably would never find anyone else had the same vibe as you. That was good shit.
Yeah. My honorable mention.
Yeah. Who is that?
Stranger Things.
I never heard it. I never paid attention to it. I heard it, but never paid attention to it.
You have to listen to it. I'm going to show you after this podcast.
Okay.
I'm going to show you because that shit was fire.
Let me hop in my 5 real quick.
Okay, do your 5.
Hop in my shit. I had the same thing as you. Fresh Prince, Jazzy Jeff, Will Smith. I had Friends, I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts. Mm-hmm. I threw Power in with 50 Cent. This is the big rich town. Yeah. I like the Power theme song. I threw in Full House. Everywhere you look. Jesse Frederick. And of course, California Dreams.
California Dreams.
The Mamas and Papas, bro.
We just heard it.
Honorable mention, I went with A Different World. And I threw another one in there too.
You sneaky son of a gun.
I had to put Tony Danza, Who's the Boss?
Who's the boss? Oh, hell yeah.
I had to throw him in there.
Yeah.
So, those were my 5. I thought it would just be fun to do. I like your 5. I like the Fresh Prince. I like the Cops shit. Yeah. I would put that on mine.
Hell yeah.
Good shit,
yeah,
though.
You have to put that on there.
Again, man, if you're just now tuning in, it's the Rich and Red Podcast. OVO Millie, OVO Skip checking in, just, providing some content. We are getting into our top 5 TV show theme songs of all time. You go to YouTube, again, follow us there, subscribe to the channel. That means you download all the content, you get everything, firsthand. Search bar, type Rich and Red Podcast, and you know how to work YouTube. Hit subscribe, you there. We appreciate y'all tapping in. We appreciate y'all supporting the show. You can also follow us on iHeartMedia, follow us on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spreaker Radio, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Did I miss anything? Nah, but tap in though. We're gonna hop into the next topic. It could be a little,
it's a little hardcore.
A little dicey.
So yeah.
But nah, we got about, we got time, so we're gonna talk about it. What's the first question here?
First of all, we're talking about relationships.
Yeah. School me.
We gotta talk about relationships.
School me. Classes, school me. I'm here.
We're gonna talk about relationships, what keeps them healthy, what keeps them spicy and keeps them going good. Controversial topics.
Typical shit.
Typical shit, but you gotta talk about it.
Yeah, you definitely gotta talk about it. I love talking about it.
Yeah.
So
if y'all have any topics, any questions, shoot them over in the chat.
Shoot them over too, man.
Yeah.
We love to connect.
Yes.
But what's the first question you have here? What you got on your paper?
Question,
You little scribble scrabble.
My little chicken scratch.
What's that shit?
So first question is,
yeah,
and you get to answer it first.
Okay.
What keeps a relationship spicy?
What keeps it spicy?
Uh-huh.
I would say just doing things like spontaneous shit, like things you wouldn't normally do with your partner, like having sex in the elevator, like, or do things out of the comfort zone of the relationship's perspective type shit, like go eat dinner where you first met at before, something like that, or like bedroom places, role play. Like I said, doing things outside of the partner's comfort zone, or her like saying some shit like, just like she gave me her last piece of cheesecake because that means so much to me. Like that's my favorite dessert, and she knows it, so that just changed like my whole week.
And you got that answer because that's what I told you.
Yeah, no
I
cap.
give you my last piece of cheesecake.
And what will yours be? What keeps this? What do you think like will keep it the momentum going and shit?
Well, you had a few of the same ones that I had, which would be spontaneous things like, having sex in the back of your car, having sex in your car right before dinner, the parking lot of the restaurant that you're going to eat.
Right, like, no cap.
Because you gotta keep it spicy. You gotta do things out of your normal routine.
Yeah.
Like feeding your partner.
Freestyle some shit. You know,
if you're eating some pizza, you give them a bite of your pizza. You feed them. You feed them grapes. You feed them watermelon. Strawberry. Things in the bedroom, like you said.
Definitely.
You absolutely have to be open-minded in the bedroom.
Take a bow.
That has to be open-minded.
Real MVP.
Yes. You can't just stay to the same monotonous thing. You have to be open-minded because
I agree.
Not,
it takes two people.
It takes two people.
And I can't be open-minded. You're not open-minded to it. Like,
and, we talked about it. You said, because if you don't give your partner what they need or what they want, then you're afraid they're going to go look for it somewhere else.
For sure. Like, you spooked as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not doing it, then she knows I'm upset about it.
Right. So you have communication.
Definitely.
You got to have that.
Definitely. Deuces.
Dab.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right, now, what else you got over here? What keeps a relationship healthy?
Healthy.
Are you asking me? You want me to go first?
I can go first if you want.
You go first.
Okay. What keeps a relationship healthy for me? First and foremost.
Oh, you know what? No. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, I'm reading the wrong question. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
It's my fault.
Okay, so first and foremost thing is you have to have trust.
Yes.
Trust is the base of your relationship. And the only way you can have trust is by communicating. You have to be honest. if there is anything, you can't keep your feelings to yourself. You have to be able to speak out. You have
voice
to.
them.
You have to be able to
Definitely be able to voice them.
to make sure that your partner is your safe space. You have to be able to talk about anything and everything because you have to be able to dialogue about it. You know,
definitely, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be able to talk about it.
Yeah, you have to be able to talk about it. One, that also makes it a bonding experience. So when you bond, you create different memories and you create a stronger relationship because you're bonding over communication. You're bonding over...
Big facts.
You know, your entire life together. You have to have that bonding time. You have to make time for each other no matter what. No matter how busy you are, you have to carve out time for each other. Even if it's at the end of the day.
Who the hell you been talking to? All this goddamn armchair psychiatrist you shit got going on here.
I like to study, so I want this is my last relationship, so I want to make sure that it's healthy. Ooh. I don't want any other relationship. I don't want to have, you know.
I love it though. I love it. I love your perspective. I love everything you said. I agree 99.9% of everything you just said. Like, that's true shit.
Yeah.
And again, appreciate you coming on. Spending a little time with your boy, you know. I know you got things you be doing, but thank you for being here with me.
You're my boy. I'm always going to spend time with you. Girl. I'm going to carve out time for you every day.
What keeps you from cheating?
Mm-hmm.
What keeps you from cheating?
What keeps me from cheating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go first.
Go first.
Okay. Me, I'll say like a moral. Keep you from cheating. Like, just knowing you're a good guy. Like, but sometimes not enough for everybody. Sometimes not enough for men, which is why